It's Cash Color Campus, a high level of conversation on live hip hop daily TV. And as you know, it's your boy Mecca, host of the Cash Color Campus Podcast, and we back for another Tuesday night of a higher level of conversation. I haven't been in the studio last couple of Tuesdays. Y'all probably noticed that, but it's for reasons, But I didn't leave y'all without no episodes, and we'll talk about that a little bit later too. But I definitely want to come back to the studio. This is my peace place, so I had to come here to actually record an episode, man. Shout out to my boy Herb for holding me down and editing and doing all the amazing stuff he's been doing behind the scenes for the podcast. Shout out to Joe. Shout out to Leave. Hey, what's up? Yeah, Creative Visions. Everybody in the building tonight, man. But I'm going to get right to the point, man, because tonight I got a couple of things I do want to speak about before we get into the last couple of things. First thing is Black Cannabis Week. Shout out to my good people at Black Cannabis Week because they are back for their 7th annual Cannabis Opportunities Conference presented by DACO. The event will be virtual and it's in person and will take place in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. Last year, I had actually a chance to go to attend the event. It was my first time at the event. It was my first time inside Philadelphia. Like, I've never been to Philadelphia before in my life prior to last year, which is crazy, being that I'm from Boston. Like, I've been all up and down the East Coast. I've never been to Philly for some reason. But it was nothing but love and amazing networking, and I had a blast of a time, man. Great panels, film screenings, the Blaze the Runway fashion show produced by my good friends over at Bouquet. It was a really, really super dope vibe, man. I will be attending this year's event, and I may actually be producing something really unique and really special for this year's event. I can't tell y'all about that just yet, but stay tuned. It's going to be something fly. But I really can't wait. Like, it's going to be some real fun. Like, I want to see if I can get Joe with me. I don't know. Joe's terrible with airplanes and flights and time and all that stuff. I would love to have a cameraman with me, man, this round. But if not, I'm still going to go and absorb all the dope shit that they got planned. And I've been able to have a chance to be behind the scenes, and I know some of the stuff that they do got coming out soon. So, like I said, make sure that y'all pay attention. Black Cannabis Week is going down September 22nd through the 27th. You can get your tickets now. If you do follow us on Instagram, click the link in the bio, and make sure you get your ticket. It's going to be a vibe. You're going to catch me. You're going to catch Cash Color Cannabis. You're going to catch Cash Color Cannabis Magazine. We all going to be in Philly that week, for a couple of days that week. And it's just going to be, like I said, it's going to be a vibe, man. Herb, you ever been to Philly? Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, he from New York. Like, you understand when I said you ever been to Philly. He's like, yeah, I've never been for some odd reason in my life.
When I first met my wife, that was like one of my stunning moves.
Taking to Philly?
I was like, you been to Philly? She said, no. I said, oh, come roll with me. We go get some cheesesteaks.
Bruh. Just learned about the love moment with her, man. All right, so it was Philly. That's crazy. Bro, I don't know how I missed Philadelphia for some reason. I've been in New York, been to D.C. I've been all up and down the East Coast, and somehow I keep missing Philadelphia. But I ain't going to miss it this year. Like I said, make sure y'all hit the link in the bio if you do follow us on Instagram. If not, make sure you follow us on our email list because we're doing a blast about it when we are able to announce the official news. So shout out to everybody involved with Black Cannabis Week for having Cash Color Campus involved this year. I can't wait to hit Philly. Speaking of events, my good friend Jessica with 420 Marketing, she produces some amazing events, as y'all must know. One of those events was Elevated Food and Wine Fest. Me and Joe was there. Elevated Food and Wine Fest was a vibe. And we had a chance to be a media partner for that event. Recently, she hosted another dope event called the Cannablitz. And I'm sad I missed it. We were supposed to be there. We were supposed to have the magazines. I was going to be able to dish out the mags to everybody who came through, and I didn't get a chance to come because, I just couldn't make it that Saturday. But Jess knew what's up, so appreciate you for being patient with the kid. But it was an amazing event from what I heard. It featured some amazing brands, some amazing personalities. It was a dope vibe just overall from what I could gather from watching from Instagram and just some of the people I know who were there. It's just been crazy, man. I really wished I could have went, but right before the event, I got hit with some medical issues I've been dealing with anyway, and I knew for a fact I couldn't stand up in a room that long and be around so many people without me physically feeling sick. And for those who know me, know what's going on. I'm perfectly fine now, but it was a struggle there for a couple of months there. But I'm back, and shout out to Jess for putting on a dope event. I wish I could have been there, but I wasn't there. But I did, like I say, I heard it was dope. It was some of the things that I wish I could have saw in person. Like some of the people I don't get a chance to see all the time, like my man Willie J. Peso was in the building. My boy Boston Cheese performed. Shout out to the Real Woodman. I don't know if y'all follow him on Instagram, but the Real Woodman be doing some crazy shit with Backwoods. And I kind of wanted to see that in real time, and I didn't get a chance to see that in real time. So hopefully she has bro back in the city again so I can kind of catch that up close. And like I say, I haven't been in the studio in a few weeks, but I was able to deliver 2 new episodes of the podcast. First up was my man Terrence White with Monco. White is the owner of a luxury cannabis shop in D.C. called Monco. Based out of D.C., like I mentioned, White is looking to add some flavor to the cannabis business by adding some extra style to it. We also just released an interview with Lulu Sway, co-founder of NYC-based On the Revel. So On the Revel will be hosting a 2-day cannabis festival in New York City this October. Bro, we really got to go up for that. Yeah, it's going to be in NYC. Joey Badass is performing. Like, we really got to pull up for that, man. Both of those episodes are live and ready to stream on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you stream podcasts. So make sure you subscribe to Cash Color Cannabis wherever you do stream podcasts so you don't miss those. And not to forget, yeah, that event's going to be dope as shit. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it. If I could get up to New York for that, I really would. It's going to be 2 days. And yeah, it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot. And if you listen to the podcast, you'll hear everything that's going to be there. But one of the things I do want to see is Joey Bad. I want to see Joey Badass perform in person. Definitely want to see that happen in New York, man. So I ain't going to hold y'all. I really ain't got a whole lot more to tell y'all. I definitely wanted to pop in and just show y'all my face live in the studio. We will be having guests coming back in the studio. Trust me, I've been booking some people. I just want to make sure that the vibe is right. And I'm right more than anything. I don't want to be up in here and y'all see me struggling because y'all ain't never seen the kid struggle. So shout out to everybody been holding me down, especially my boy Herb over here, Live Hip Hop Daily. Shout out to Joe. Shout out to everybody over at Creative Visions. We got some dope stuff coming down the pipeline. Please don't forget about us. Please subscribe to Cash Color Campus wherever you subscribe to podcasts. Make sure that you follow Live Hip Hop Daily. Get the Live Hip Hop Daily app so you can watch all the shows that be streaming on livehiphopdaily.tv. And remember, every Tuesday night is a higher level of conversation. It's Cash Color Cannabis. We out.